What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So I was listening to TalkSport, and they was interviewing Savannah Marshall, and in that interview they started talking about Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora, and they played a clip from Derek Chisora being ringside watching fights, and they asked him about him versus Fury. And Derek Chisora is saying, I don't know what you guys are talking about. He's like, man, listen, I don't know what's happening. Like, we talked and basically, nothing happened. So I don't know what's happening. I'm paraphrasing, but pretty much that's what he said. The guy that's interviewing him is, trying to, get an answer out of him. So what chance do you give yourself, against Fury? And they cracked some kind of joke and whatever. And he's saying, no, I'm telling you guys, I don't know anything. Now people are saying Derek Chisora know more than what he's saying. Here's my thing. Today is October 17th. You are not going to pick an opponent and give yourself short notice. December 3rd, okay, that's early in the month. That is not a long time. So if you really want to fight on December the 3rd, you'd already be promoting this thing. You'd already be making it known who your next opponent is, so you can start getting the hype behind the fight. Nobody wants to see Fury versus Chisora 3. I know I don't. I don't want to hear that shit about but Chisora's going to go and try to really give him a good fight. I don't care. He's not going to win. He has no way to beat Tyson Fury. Simple. Only thing he might be able to land is a few body shots, maybe. Okay? Maybe. Derek Chisora, who really believes Derek Chisora has a chance in the hell of even beating Fury? So if this is about a payday to help him make some money, okay, well, I don't see this fight happening December the 3rd. Let's be real. So my point is, you would only do some shit like that if you didn't take your opponent serious. Because even if you're in fight shape, strategically, you got to train to fight a certain guy, and you must be going, he's easy to beat. The most I could say about Derek Chisora is, well, it's better than fighting Manuel Char. Which, all this big stink that he made. And remind you, this was Fury and Frank Warren talking about how they had other options in Chisora and Manuel Char. And my point, like I made before, if they don't fight on December the 3rd, after all this talk about he's the A side and all, okay, well, yeah, whatever heavyweight he fights, he's going to be the A side. But after all of that, you tell me he couldn't have just gave Anthony Joshua into the 12th, like he's on the 17th or whatever it was, like he said. No, it has to be November the 27th or December 3rd. What quality opponent do you think Fury is going to fight and give himself short notice of training for that particular opponent? No. The dude knows he wants to fight a meatball. He knows that. We all know that. Truthfully, we all know that. So, people try to purposely forget certain things, but when you sit and look back, yeah, a lot of people will go, damn, Fury, you said you wanted to fight November the 27th or December the 3rd. Now you're not fighting on neither date. Yeah, you could have you could have just gave him to the 17th. People don't understand. They make such a big deal out of something because their fanboyism have them, oh, see, because Fury said this and he's the A side and they got to do what he say and blah, blah, blah. Do not underestimate Fury's ability as a showman to feed you bullshit. Do not underestimate that about him. Do not sit back and think that this man doesn't know what he's doing. The whole everything fell apart with AJ because AJ didn't want to fight. The whole old Usyk didn't want to fight. So I just want to keep busy. No, that was the whole camouflage so he can make that move, and that's what it would look like. So now you don't hear any more videos from Manuel Charr. You don't hear anything from Derek Chisora, just what happened at the fight of him being asked about it. So what does Fury really want to do? What does he really want to do? We know that whoever he fight, he wanted a soft touch. And like I said, he took no punishment from Dillian Whyte. It was an easy fight. So just because on paper, White's name came up as one of the better heavyweights, and we saw what happened. No fucking footwork, couldn't figure out how to get in, no angles, no head movement, no feints, no nothing. Just standing right there. And the only thing he was trying to do was catch punches from the outside. But he couldn't get past that jab, that long reach. He doesn't know how to control distance. He doesn't know how to get in, close the distance. He doesn't have fast enough feet and doesn't have the ring IQ to do that shit. So what's the easy fight about? Oh, because I got to fight the middleweight that I said I can only train. All I need is a week's worth of training. I'll beat him. Stop it, y'all. Just saying. You see all that talk? Now, if you sit back, all right, take your panties out of a bunch and sit back and look and think, what was all that talk about? What was all that anger? And I'm so sorry that I lost the fight, that I didn't get the... What you mean you lost it? You walked away from it. You didn't lose anything except your damn mind. So, Fury still hasn't named an opponent. He still hasn't named an opponent for the date that he said. Now, how stupid is he and you all going to look if the fight doesn't happen on the 3rd or the 27th, like you said? And again, today is October 17th. If he hasn't already started negotiating with Derek Chisora, how are they going to make this fight happen? If he hasn't started negotiating with Manuel Charr, how are they going to make this fight happen? So at the end of the day, whoever he steps in that ring with will be someone that has no business being in there with him. That's all it is. I understand Derek Chisora want paydays and all of that, yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with what us who tune in to see these fights. I don't want to see no goddamn third fight between these two. And of course, Tyson Fury will find the words to say to try to make it seem like Derek Chisora is just a world beater. Like that guy, other than me, nobody else can beat him. Everybody else, they rob him when he fight. I don't know what Fury's going to do, and I really don't care. But I just find it funny that after all this falling out with AJ, and all he was basically doing was giving them ultimatums of signing the contract, but he knew it was up to the legal team. So now, all of a sudden, it doesn't like he's doing anything anytime soon. And like I said, if he do, it's not going to be with a quality opponent. We already know that. Too short of a notice, man. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.